everybody. Today I'm going to talk to you about a topic that comes up so often in my life coaching appointments: spirituality and dating. Okay, this is going to be real juicy, so get real comfortable and grab your cup of tea, okay? No, seriously. It comes up quite often. We see it online, they write about it. Let's dive into it right now. So it's been said that egotistical people are drawn to spiritual people like a moth to a light. It's true. It is 1000% true. And that's why they always say, oh, protect your peace, protect your space. We're talking about friendships and everything in between. However, when it comes to dating, I'm just going to use man and woman. Okay, so insert what you will. But just today, for right now, I'm just going to say male and female. I want to tell you that as a spiritual woman, it is so true. I always get hit on by egotistical men. Who are these men, and what denotes an egotistical person? An egotistical person is a person that really goes on the ego side, void of the spirit. They don't do things in a spiritual nature. They usually don't have a huge spiritual regime. They don't practice the same stuff that I practice. So this is just what it means for me, okay? So please don't get all in my comments talking about that's not what it means. Please pump your brakes. What I'm saying is an egotistical person is a person who can be quite shallow. They rely mostly on materialistic stuff, materialistic wealth. They are very interested in titles and power. They don't really practice any spirituality. And if they are spiritual in nature or religious, they are more prone to wanting the power side of things when it comes to that, not just really doing it for the spirituality in nature. Okay, so just for instance, I was dating someone who was absolutely not spiritual at all. They didn't go to a church, a temple. They stated that they believed in God, but all they believed in is money. And money is good, don't get me wrong, but they were talking about all they did was discuss about what they had, what they owned, who they knew, the travel, just things and power and how they're so powerful and all this stuff. And so when it was time for me to do my spiritual stuff, they didn't really understand why I needed to meditate. They didn't understand anything about yoga and the temple, divine temple, which is your body. They didn't really understand how I did Reiki and my healing methods. They just did not understand, nor could they identify with it. However, they were very, very attracted towards me. Okay, listen, and I'm coming to you not from a vanity point of view. I'm trying to explain the situation. They sought me out. In fact, they were trying to date me for well over a year, almost 2 years. I kept denying them, and I kept denying them because they were not spiritual in nature. And I knew this. We had nothing in common. We're unequally yoked. And so what they did is they charmed the hell out of me. They charmed me until they got me. Once they got me, then it was a concourse situation. They conquered. It was like a divide and conquer. So let's get to the meat of this. What does this mean, Toshia? What this means is this. Please try to follow me, okay? When an egotistical person approaches you and you are a spiritual person in nature, it's not them as the human person that is interested in you. It is their spirit. It is their inner spirit that is attracted to your spirit. The inner spirit of this person understands. Listen to me and listen to me well. This spirit within them understands that they need balance, that they understand that this person is being led completely by ego, and it craves the balance of spirit which they find in you. So their spirit in them recognizes the spirit in you and therefore understands that they need you, and so they work hard to get you and put you in that person's life. Now, when that is happening, the ego recognizes that this is happening. The ego is always trumping, always trying to trump over the spirit because it's winning. It always wins in this person's life, and it's not about to take the back seat. Okay, it's like, not today. You got this woman. She's all spiritual. We ain't about that life. Okay, I'm gonna let you have it for right now, but she better not be trying to change us. Okay, now she's not trying to change that person. She's just being herself, but that spirit is changing that person, because the spirit knows that that person needs that balance. And so therefore the ego starts to phase out. What happens? The ego comes and attacks spirit and makes sure that the spirit stays in the back, so that human part of this individual becomes a whole different person than when she started dating him. He becomes, let's just talk about it. He becomes very distant from her. He may become kind of rude to her, mean. He might like start taking a step back from her. He's never going to be the same person as when she started dating him. Take this in. This is so true from my own experience, from experiences of my life coaching clients, especially my trauma coach. You know what I'm saying? Like the narcissist abuse that I have to look at when I deal with my clientele. Like I'm telling you, start looking at the patterns. If you are an individual, man, woman, whomever, if you're an individual and you keep asking yourself, why do I keep attracting these people that are not like me, that are not spiritual in nature? Why I keep attracting these types of people? What's wrong with me? Nothing is wrong with you. You just need to have the power of discernment. Discernment is instilled in you already, but you need to wake that discernment up. And quite honest, you have to pray for discernment. You have to start asking the Creator to hone your discernment and let it start taking over, so your third eye will recognize this person's pineal gland is blocked. They're not spiritual in any way, shape, or form, and that you need to run the other way. Do not give this person the time of day, because I'm telling you, it ain't gonna work. You can't change people. People are who they are. They need to change on their own. Will you befriend them? It's okay to be cool with them, but be very clear. Make sure you have boundaries. Do not allow these people to cross the boundaries, because these non-spiritual people will do whatever it takes to get in there. This spirit is serious in this person. They are sick of their ego taking over, and they will do whatever the hell it takes to get you to come in their life to change that person. And that's not what you're about. In relationships, you're not trying to go there to change anyone. Your soul recognizes their soul, and you start working together. That's all that matters. You shouldn't be trying to find somebody to change them, and you shouldn't be trying to find somebody to change you. You need to complement each other, and then you need to intertwine as one and get out here in the world and make change, okay? So be very, very clear. You need to seek and set boundaries. When you are approached by an egotistical person, you need to figure out what their purpose is in your life, why they're so adamant about trying to be in your life, and what are they trying to get out of this situation, and what you're going to get out of this situation. Because 9 times out of 10 in this spiritual egotistical relationship, they're benefiting everything. Let me tell you, they will drain your energy like a freaking drain. Like, it's just like water going down the drain, baby. Here's your energy just going down, going down, going down. And guess what? They soaking it in, okay? So now they're being fed, but you are being depleted. You are not completely full. Your cup ain't full no more. You don't know why the hell you so tired. You know that you care about this person, but you're not quite understanding. Like, I know I care about this person, I like this person, but it's just not working for me. And you just hang on. And you're losing yourself little by little by little. Okay, now I'm talking fast because I'm so passionate about this, because I see this time and time again. I am constantly being approached by egotistical men that don't know that they don't mean me no good, but I know it, and so I steer clear, because guess what? I don't have room in my life to allow somebody to come in and deplete my energy, use my energy, leave me high and dry, tired, broke down, heartbroken, while they're over here having a good time, energized, vibrational level coming up, and they're not trying to help bring me up either. I'm telling you, it's completely one-sided with these egotistical relationships. You give, you get nothing in return. In relationships, you attract what you are. Listen, that is not all the time true. Please stop listening to all these memes and this crap online. Yes, you attract. However, when when there is a spirit trying to come in at you, that spiritual warfare is real. You guys need to really read up on spiritual warfare. It's not all the time that you attracted this person. It's just they recognize your light. They are attracted to the light. Okay, you didn't attract them. You just vibrate so high and your frequency is so high and your light is so bright. What they're trying to do is get that. You got to make sure that you zip up. You zip up, and I taught you how to zip up. There's a zipping video on my YouTube channel. You zip up, keep your energy in, okay? And do not allow people to penetrate their energy field, all right? So there you have it. Leave your comment. I would love to hear how you've experienced this, if you've ever experienced this, and what your thoughts is about these non-spiritual or relationships or egotistical and spiritual relationships. Maybe you're in one and you're happy. Let me know, okay? Namaste.